I love electronics. I love electronics repair. I love sound systems, speakers, amplifiers. Part of my job here is to make all the lighting and all the sound and all the electronics and plumbing and air conditioning and heating and ventilation. I make all that stuff work. That's my job here as the maintenance man. So they say to me, you're the maintenance man here? You do all the building or remodeling? The little short bald guy running around here in the weekdays? Yeah, that's me. Of course, my wife and I work together. You know, I'm very happily married. My wife knew that I was a crossdresser when we met. She defined this look. She defines my look. We work together, we're a team, and it's awesome. So, her job, her responsibility is to make me look pretty, make me look perfect, as polished as possible. And then she sends me out the door on my way and lets me loose. Why am I Daph? Well, because when I was a little boy, there was something inside me as the middle child, Virgo middle child, that needed some attention. As Daphne, I'm able to satisfy that middle child syndrome and be able to try to be the party. And maybe by being the party, I can help others to join the party, to gather those that are not always the cool and popular people and say, hi, come on, let's join the party. It'll be okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mad Myrna! My name is Daphne DoAll LaChores. We want to take this up to welcome all of you to Mad Myrna.
When I was 10 or 12, all of a sudden I had this kind of a little bit of epiphany where I put on pantyhose and a skirt and a blouse that my mom had for Salvation Army. And I went, oh, okay, well, this works. And then when I was in high school, it completely went away. And then when I was in college, it completely went away. And then all of a sudden, towards the end of college, it just exploded out of nowhere. So that's when I started to experiment with my sexuality, with my brain. Am I just a cross-dresser? Am I gay? Am I bisexual? Am I transgendered? Or am I just a lesbian in a dress? You know what I mean? There's so many things going through your brain, and it was not simple. I knew that I was a cross-dresser. I knew that I was confused. I knew that I couldn't carry on in a relationship with a woman easily. And at my bottom, I put a shotgun in my mouth, and I pulled the trigger, and it went click. And I cried, and I said to God, I can't even do this right. And I fiddled with the safety, and I pulled the trigger again, and it went click again. Now I know that firing pin hit the shell twice. It was a 410 shotgun. And here I am, still sitting here 22 years later. So, this is part of my ministry. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why a power greater than myself has kept me around. Well, then let's do something with this. Let's see if I'm blessed, and let's see if I'm blessed enough to share the word that we should all just get along and not judge each other. And that's my hammering point. I gotta hammer that point. And let's see if we can spread some love. You know, one person at a time. When I'm dressed as Daph, I can be pretty bulletproof. My suit is kind of like a Superman suit. It is that suit of armor where nothing hits me. Put me in a dress and heels, and I'm able to be even better. Frankly, I'm able to just let it all out. Now, some like me, some adore me, some think I'm okay, some would hope that I would host a parade. Some would throw a stone at me and say I'm an ass and a hypocrite, and I'm just a showman and I'm a clown. It hurts. You got no idea what it takes to put on a dress and heels and be honest with yourself when you look at the mirror and know who you are, and then take that one big giant leap out your front door, because that's the scariest step you'll ever take. And now that I've taken that step, I'm never going back. I'm out, I'm loud, and I'm proud. I really am.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands up in the air and let's all be one.